What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, Vice and Ica took it upon themselves to go questing to Valua in order to rescue Vice's dad, Captain Dine, and the rest of the men from their island. Because while Vice and Ica were doing their little, moonstone hunting on Shrine Island, Pirate Isle, their hometown and everything, was invaded by the Valuan army. It was destroyed, and all the men were taken, as well as Fina. So it's up to Vice and Ica in order to be able to travel north to Valua in order to be able to rescue their comrades. However, along the way, they encountered a giant arc whale, which they mention arc whales every so often within the game, and quite frankly, that's the only one you ever see. We see him like once or twice more, like a few times throughout the course of the game, but otherwise that, I would love to have seen actual arc whales flying around, but no, we get fish. The arc whale came, destroyed our ship, and we were rescued by our third party member, Captain Drachma, a very stern guy who has his reasonings for finding that arc whale and wanting to kill him, very Moby Dick style, which I'm pretty sure is what that whale and Drachma were based off of, to be honest with you, that whole storyline. Drachma is our tank. He takes all the hits and deals a lot of damage. And in addition to that, we also got the Little Jack, which is the ship that we're riding around in, and we'll be able to use this for ship battles, later once we actually encounter such things. So for right now, what we're doing is we're heading through this little tunnel right here to Sailor's Island. To Sailor's Island, which happens to be like a central hub of sorts for various people that, fly along this way. But first, we have this little cutscene that happens right here. Some guy with a curt voice. What's a curt voice? How the hell do you actually do a curt voice? Can I help you? This ship here is a free medical vessel. Are you here for treatment? You sick or something? Is that a curt voice? Is that it? No, we're fine. We were just passing through the area and saw your ship. We figured we'd come and see who you were. Wait a second. Your clothes, your weapons, your eye patch. You guys are air pirates. Well, two of us are, not the big guy on the side over there. You're just in time. There's something that I want to ask you guys. Please, come inside. Okay, sure. Sorry, Captain. We're gonna, drop ourselves off right here for a moment. You wait for us. Don't worry. We'll be back, but you stay on the ship.
Hi.
You're not part of this whole cutscene. I apologize for the abruptness. I know you don't really need my services and have no need to stay, but I have a favor to ask of you. But first, let me introduce myself. The name's Doc, or that's what everyone calls me. In fact, that's what you're going to call me for the rest of the game. I will never tell you my real name. I'm a free doctor, and I don't have a country to call home, but that lets me live the way I want to. So I fly the skies, heal the sick and injured sailors whenever the winds take me. Oh, and this is Maria. She's a little quiet and shy, but she's a good kid. Right. Now what was it that you asked us to do? Nice sandals, by the way, Doc. Seriously. Direct and to the point. I like that. But here, take this lens. It's sort of related to what I want to ask you. A lens, eh? Ooh, that looks like the perfect shape of my goggle. How amazing and coincidental is that? That thing is called a moon lens. It's a special lens made from moonstones. With it, you can see things that you wouldn't normally be able to see. Here, put the lens on and look where I'm pointing. Right about over there-ish. Okay, I know what it is that we're looking at or whatever. It looks kind of blurry. What the hell is that sound? God, is the glass making that sound? Oh, gee, turn it off. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. There's some sort of creature right there. It's all glowy and changey of colors like, very trippy. It's a moonfish. They're tricky little fellas to catch because they're, transparent. You can only see them using that lens. Which brings me to the favor that I wanted to ask of you. I want you to find as many of these moonfish as you can and bring them back to me. They tend to nest in populated areas for whatever reason, so check towns and dungeons. But they try to keep out of most people's ways, so look in hard to reach areas like behind buildings, under bridges, and rooftops. Oh, one more thing. Whenever you're near a moonfish, the moon lens I give you will react and make a sound, pretty much what you heard before. So, pay attention. Okay, So I used this moon lens, which was made out of moon stones, to look for moonfish to give to that little guy, which is a moon bird. Right? Are we all clear now? How in the sixth moon, because, we haven't overplayed that enough, am I supposed to catch them? It's pretty easy, actually. Here, let me put the moon lens into your goggles. When I'm done, you can use it when you go into first-person view, pressing Y. Stop it with the fourth wall breaking. There is no fourth wall breaking here. Once you find a moonfish, a target will appear. Line it up with the moonfish, and when you've got the moonfish in sight, you can press the A button, which is located on your goggles. I'm not breaking fourth wall here, and fire the moon capture claw. And here you go. The lens was a perfect fit. Well, sounds easy enough, right? Actually, the reason for all this is a bit strange. A little bird got lost and found its way to my ship. I decided to take care of it for now, but it just doesn't want to, it just don't get what this bird's problem is. He refuses to eat anything other than moonfish. But, for whatever reason, Maria seems to have really grown attached to the critter. So I do what I can to keep it happy. It's sort of my responsibility to take care of Maria. Anything she wants, I provide. Of course, there's only so much that I can do. But I can't leave my ship. I can't leave Maria here all alone. That's why I'm asking you for this favor. Of course, I will compensate you adequately. Bring me lots of fish, and I'll give you items in return. So please, if you find any moonfish, bring them to me. I will be eternally grateful. And that, my friends, sets up the Moonfish side quest. This entire thing is brand new to Skies of Arcadia Legends. It was not in the original. There should be moonfish near. Okay. And pretty much tells you where we can find our first moonfish. The one that he showed us on his boat does not count. We'll never be able to actually get that. I'm assuming he was able to get it on his own. And then Doc's ship will slowly start raising, and he's kind of east of Sailor's Island right there, mostly near the top of the skyline and everything. But yeah, the Moonfish side quest is brand new to Skies of Arcadia Legend. The more moonfish you bring him, the better items you get, and then you actually get points of story that explain other parts to this game. So I think it was a really cool addition. The overall beginning of this quest, just flying in and having Doc say, "Wait, come here," was a little forced if you ask me, but you know what? It sets it up, and then you actually get to really connect with Doc and Maria as the game goes on. Alright, so before we head to Sailor's Island, I actually do want to go east temporarily. You can actually see this little landmass over here. We're going to fly towards that. Okay, before we hit that, first thing I want to do is I want to kind of point out the yellow moon. Now, I talked about the 6 moons that do circle Arcadia, and as you go into different regions, you'll actually see, I'm going to catch these fish, you'll actually see, I missed completely, the moons rise and lower as you go around. We got a little bit of a battle here, which is fine because I'm pretty sure there are new enemies in this area anyway. Most likely we'll run into, I figured we were going to run into something new around this area. Thorkrins. Alright, so they are 133 HP enemies that'll give you 26 experience, 30 gold, and have the possibility of dropping the Thorkrim scale. I don't exactly know what that does, but, it's something. You can see that the experience is starting to raise a little bit because, with Drachma on our team, everything is divided by 3 now. So, you have to kind of compensate that. In addition to that, down here on the bottom, we have a Scornfly. 49 experience, 44 gil, and they have a chance of dropping Reversed Voice, which I'm pretty sure stops silence, which is another one of those status effects. These guys actually have a chance of causing silence on your characters if they manage to hit them directly. So I would probably say it really doesn't matter which ones you want to start with. I'm just going to start with the Scornflies. Sure, we'll hit that guy. Okay, so here's Drachma. Here is his arm, the artificial arm that we saw. It only has 4 fingers on it, interestingly enough. And unfortunately, when you change his color around, there's nothing that indicates what color it is. You just have to look at his, little picture on the side to see the colors change. I'm going to move him to green just because I want to continue building up the green spell. Let's see what he does in this particular fight. He's just going to whap him. Drachma also, more often than not, goes last. oh, these guys are gathering strength. It's kind of a skip your turn type ability. They didn't get any stronger or anything like that. It's just, that's their turn being passed. And he just, pimp slaps these guys. I love it. Good old Drachma. Awesome. Aha, and you missed, jerk. Which is kind of surprising because Drachma usually gets hit by everything because his agility is so low. There we go. Oh my god, really? He's not dead? Can slap him to death. I like it. And Ica should be able to take down the last one. See, and this is one of those situations where turn order doesn't make any sense to me because Ica is distinctly faster than Drachma, and yet he got a turn before her. Very weird. But, alright, so everything got added together. 34 experience to everybody. Very nice. And Drachma doesn't really learn spells. Sweet! Yes, I got a Moonberry. That's awesome. Every battle gives you like a 0.5 or 1% chance, something like that, for getting a Moonberry. That makes me very happy. And I'll explain why when we get a little bit later. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and activate the Guidestones, our next discovery. To the north, the Imperial City Valua. Caution, low visibility. To the east, the City of Sand, Nasrad, something we will go to later, but be cautioned, strong currents. To the west, Sailor's Island. Caution, too much alcohol. Never such thing, I tell you. Alright, so let's head back to Sailor's Island. You can tell because of the lighthouse spinning. And we got a lot of stuff to actually do there. And you can see the silver moon rising up over there. That's actually where Pirate Isle is and everything. Everything is based under the silver moon. Just little details like that as you go through the entire game, seeing all the moon rising and everything to actually give you an idea on what areas the moons govern is just, I just love it. It's so cool. I can never praise this game too much. Oh, it's awesome. Alright, here we are. Sailor's Island, a place that we will be visiting quite frequently throughout the course of the game. There's a lot that we can do here, a lot of things that we can get, and it's like our next major town. I would consider this actually our first major town. Even though Pirate Isle had stuff we can buy, this is like a town. Wow, so this is Sailor's Island. I've never been here before, but I can already tell that this place is a lot of fun. Yep, I think I'm gonna like it here. Good! After I stock my supplies here, I'm leaving again. You two can stay here.
Huh?
Hey, wait a second. We have no ship. Are you planning to just strand us here? I've got to find Rockham, and in the meantime, I have to find a cannon that is powerful enough to destroy him. I have no time to waste with you kids. You two can resolve your own problems. And just like that, Drachma is gone. This is just great. It's not listening to anything we're saying. I wonder if there's anything that'll make the old man change his mind. Maybe we can dig up some information. Let's go around town and see what we can find. Goals! Because Drachma has left the party. Get used to seeing that. Seriously. Okay, so Pirate Island actually has two very well-hidden treasure chests on it. You're going to have to be pretty observant in order to be able to find them. And of course, we will do that. There's also two Moonfish here, and we'll collect them as we move forward. First things first, this is the Sailors Guild. Actually, I'm going to talk to this guy really quickly. What to do? Okay, there we go. I just wanted to do that to bring your attention to this guy. That's the only reason I talked to him. Okay, Sailors Guilds are stuff that we are going to be finding again throughout the course of the game, and they are very important. This is the Sailors Guild. You can get information about ships and general sailing tips here. We also purchase information on discoveries made throughout the world. So if you've made any discoveries, just let us know. We'll pay you handsomely for the information. Yep, so this is pretty much where we are going to be going. Oh, he said something about the wanted list too. I didn't mean to skip that, but I'll explain that also. This is where we buy and sell all the discoveries that we make throughout the course of the game. So if you wanted to buy information, it gives you kind of a hint about where to find something. The ancient guideposts. We already found that already. But we still could buy a hint about where it is. Instead, we're going to go to sell info, and it'll show us all the new discoveries that we made. Now, these may not seem like a lot of gold, but trust me, some of the discoveries are worth a lot. And it's a pretty good form of income, especially when you start really getting into the discoveries. So we're going to sell this. He's all excited about it. That's amazing. And then this isn't worth as much because he's heard rumors of it, but we are still gaining all the credit. To make sure that you've gained all the credit, you can go into buy info. And as you can see in the bottom left, it says found by Vice. There is one other explorer in this game that was running around trying to find discoveries, and we have to beat him to them because we get more money that way, and also just for various other reasons that I'll go in throughout the course of the game. So anytime you get discoveries, try to make your way back to the Sailors Guild as fast as you can in order to sell them. The wanted list is new to Legends. Basically, this will fill out with a whole bunch of different black pirates and enemies and things along that way throughout the course of the game, and our goal is to find them and then beat them. And once we beat them, we can go back to the Sailors Guild and we get the reward. In this case, it's 1,000 gold. First one on the wanted list is Baltor the Black-Bearded. Of course, based off of Blackbeard the Pirate. I mean, come on, like, it's in the name. He is known for attacking towns and ships throughout the mid-ocean area. He is known for a lack of mercy. His favorite tactics is to weaken his enemies using the Blackbeard, his ship before boarding to loot. Beware the power of his ship's cannons. Yeah, so we will take care of him, of course, you know, later on down the line, but just keep an eye on that for right now. It is something, you know, that we have to deal with. So, perfect, good, all done. We can actually get out of here. I'm not going to talk to him about various things because he's going to pretty much explain to you everything that I just explained to you as well. Our first treasure chest is actually located back this way, right near where this guy is standing up against the wall. This is actually Lawrence. He's not going to talk to us, and he doesn't really care about us for right now, but he comes into play a little bit later. Behind this tree, we have a chest, and inside the chest are 3 repair kits. These repair kits are used for our ship that we don't really have any use for at the moment, but it's a nice idea to have them. Coming on over here, yeah, you can hear the horrible sound being made. Look on up. No, not that one over there. We're able to catch... Oh, there he is. I hate it when they turn blue here, because they blend right into the background. Our first Moonfish! Woo! Moonfish number 1 has been caught on Sailor's Island. Awesome. Let's get out of first-person view, and we will head down this way. In here is our item shop. Let's go on in here and talk to this. Come on, talk to her. Get her hair back, makes it look all nice. This way she can, you know, be presentable when selling us crap. And she sells nothing new that we haven't seen before. I'm actually going to buy one of these and 3. I am very OCD with keeping my numbers even. Just understand that. So, perfect, done, excellent. I'm not going to talk to you about anything because there's nothing we really need to talk about. Kiss goodbye, love you too, lady. And out we go. The other moonfish that you saw happens to be right above us, but it is way too high for us to use that moon grapple in order to get. And I'm calling it the moon grapple because, you know, I can't. We will be able to get that momentarily, just not right now. And I'll go into that shop last. I have this guy right here who is all like flailing around on the ground. He's so happy apparently to be off a ship. You may not be suited for sailing, my friend, if, you know, you're this excited to be on solid ground. And not for nothing, don't be looking over the side or else you'll be getting like some crazy vertigo looking straight down into the abyss below. This is the weapon shop. We do want to come into here really quickly because we have a character that we're going to get introduced to. And this is Pinta. I'm Pinta, and I travel the skies looking for all sorts of equipment. I live my life searching for exotic and rare things. My dream is to collect all of the rare items in the world, every last one of them. Wow, all the items in the world? You've got a big dream for such a little fellow. My dream is to sail all around the world someday. I know just how you feel. We both have really big goals. I think we'll get along just fine. You're a dreamer like myself. Yep, we both got big dreams. And now we just gotta concentrate on making our dreams come true, right? Of course! Well, you take care. Don't be a stranger if you're ever in town again. Pinta had his little side quest on the Dreamcast, and it utilized the VMU on the controller and everything, the visual memory unit, or whatever it is, in order to be able to go around the world and collect specific items, you know, for him. They're very unique items. In this game, however, that entire subquest has been taken out. The items are still in the game, but you get them through other means, and really they're just selling fodder. Otherwise, all he really did was give us the ability to find other items, you know, outside of the game, and that's really about it. Not a bad little side quest, but nothing that makes or breaks the game. This flexing muscly guy right here happens to be our weapon merchant for here. And, you know, he sells weapons and armors and things like that. So if you go on in, you can see that we have the Sky Cutlass for Vice, the Hook Hand for drachma, so obviously somebody's coming back on our team, and then a few other things. I'm not going to buy anything for right now because I would rather have drachma back on my team, which it will be, in order to be able to collect stuff, but I went through it really quickly. That guy had some weird teeth. Holy crap. It was a little scary, buddy. Before I start buying stuff, I like having my full party. Back this way is a lighthouse. There is something, hanging out at the side of the window there. I'm going to ignore that for right now because there are actually 2 items up there that I need to get, but one of them I can't get yet because the game hasn't, registered that side quest. So I will be back going up that lighthouse later in order to be able to get the balloon. And damn it, I was really hoping. There's supposed to be a merchant that appears here every so often. I was kind of hoping that he'd be here, but unfortunately he's not, so whatever. Save point if you need it. Going up to the 2nd floor, this is actually where your 2nd treasure chest is. Is it this room? I forget which room it's in. No, this is not. Oh wait, I think if I search here, there's something in here. Oh, it's dirty socks. I'll just pretend I didn't see anything. Yep, shut the door. Whoever was here left their clothes around. That's really disgusting. But in this room is the 2nd chest on Sailor's Island. These are ones that I believe are more often than not missed by people whenever they play this game. So if you have chests that you think you need, I guarantee you they are here on Sailor's Island. The 200 gold and then the 3 repair kits. Coming out here onto the balcony. Let's see if we can hear it. Kind of, maybe. Ah, there it is. We are now high enough to collect our 2nd moonfish. There we go, number 2 caught from Sailor's Island. Awesome, sweet, perfect. And, what the hell are you doing here? They say a lot of black pirates have been in the area lately. Black pirates are extremely evil outlaws. Better watch out where you go. Well, you're not going to help me watch where I'm going, little girl. You need to, kind of get your bangs cut and everything. How the hell did you even make it up here if you couldn't see? Get a hair tie or something. Anyway, I'm going to head down towards the last building that I did not go into, and that is what I would call the ship shop. This is where you would buy more equipment for your sailing ship. Unfortunately, we can't buy anything now because we don't really have full access to it, but we get to talk to this awesome guy here. Hey there, big guy. How's the sailing going? This is a ship parts shop specializing in big guns and stuff. But actually, I just ran out of stock. I'm waiting for the next shipment to arrive, so I'm a little bored right now. Why don't you stay and talk for a while? I don't have anything better to do, and I might have some information that might interest you. Let's listen and see what he has to say. So tell me, what's this information that you have? I'm glad you asked, big guy. It's something that I heard from a sailor on his way back from Valua. He says that the ship part merchant in Valua has started selling a cannon they call the Harpoon Cannon. It's some sort of giant spear-like weapon that they mount on the front of your ship, and it's connected by a rope or something. And from what I hear, because there's a rope attached, you can just reel that spear-like thing back into your ship. Saves money on ammo. Kinda kills my business though, but that's alright. I expect it to pack a real punch. With a weapon like that, even a small ship could probably hold its own against larger ships. A harpoon cannon, huh? No, we just might be able to use this information to try and convince Captain Drachma to take us to Valua. And you know what? We're going to do just that. We have a very nice piece of information, something that I know will interest him, because if it's a strong enough weapon, he could use it in order to fight Rochnum. So, let's go ahead into the bar area, or the tavern. I'm sorry, they're called taverns. We have a lot of people just kind of, hanging around, drinking, and just having a grand old time. We have this girl over here, Anne. Okay, she's one of the helping hands here at Polly's place. No, we don't need any of your food, thank you, Anne. I appreciate that very much, but yeah, she is Polly's daughter. That's a whole side thing that I'll worry about later. But for right now, why don't we talk to the captain and let him know our information. Captain Drachma. Will you stop calling me that? You don't sail with me anymore, therefore I'm no longer your captain. Really? Oh, that's too bad. I heard about a cannon that might be able to take out Rochnum, but since you're no longer sailing with us, I guess it doesn't matter. What did you say? Swashbuckler writing right here, my friends. You may want to just come right out and tell him for the direct approach, but honestly, You need to beat around the bush a little bit, you know, kind of get under his skin and make him think it's almost his idea that we're getting the Harpoon Cannon. You know, I was amazed when I saw Rockham. I've never seen an Archwhale that big before. I used to think that he was indestructible. Used to. Until I knew that there was a cannon that could destroy him. But you're not sailing with us anymore, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Gee, Ica, I'd do anything to ride to Valua. I wonder who could get us there. Are you trying to bargain with me, boy? Well, since you put it so elegantly, if we are going to give you the information that will help you, we expect you to help us. Now that I think about it, I remember hearing about something like that. Some Valuan soldiers passing through here were talking about it one day. They said it had enough power to destroy a small island. Polly, I hope you aren't taking their side and lying to me. When, Drachma, have I ever lied to you, huh? Besides, I can tell these kids aren't lying by the looks in their eyes. I've been running this tavern for 20 years, Drachma. I know people. I can spot cheats and liars, and these children are neither. Alright. I won't get my hopes up, but I'll take you to Valua anyway. What? That means... If you want to go, you'll have to work the entire way. But I'll take you there. Yeah! Stupid victory dance time! Da, 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 da. Captain, you're the best! And thank you too, Polly. Thank you for believing us. Don't sweat it. And when you're done with your adventure, come back and tell us about it. This crusty old bunch is dying for some fresh tales. Aye, aye, ma'am. It's the least we can do. Alright. But be careful. Valua isn't known for their hospitality. They usually shoot first and ask questions later. She's right. Also, we need an entry pass to get in. Unfortunately, I don't have one. But I'm sure someone here on Sailor's Island has one. Valua passport, huh? Alright, let's go look for one. Captain Drachma. And Drachma has joined your party! Again! Yay! Let's do a count almost. Alright, so what we need to do... No, I'm not going to do a count because it happens enough that it becomes an inside joke within the game itself. In order to get this passport, we actually have to come over here to the Sailors Guild and talk to this guy. Is it the Sailors Guild? I need some information. Oh, you have any questions about sailing? You're in the right place. I need to get a Valuan passport sometime. Soon. Do you know how I can do this? A Valuan passport soon, huh? That might be a little difficult. After the initial application, there's an intensive background check, and that could take up to a full lunar cycle. We can't just sit around for a lunar cycle. You're the guild master here, right? Can't you just make a fake passport or something? No way. If anyone is caught making or carrying a fake passport, they're executed on the spot. So what you're saying is that we all have we have to do is not get caught, right? Or if we do get caught, all we have to do is escape. I don't want the Valuans after me. If I make a fake and you get caught, they might be able to trace it back to me. Then I'm a dead man. You call yourself a guild master, huh? You're just a Valuan puppet. Let's go find someone else. Excuse me? It's the old man I talked to earlier in the episode. So, you're looking for a Valuan passport, eh? I was in Valua on business, and now I'm on my way home. I don't need this one anymore. I have but one request to ask of you, and the passport is yours.
Yay!
Really? You have a passport? What do you want? Anything. Ask us anything. I'm a merchant from the Kingdom of Nasser. Nasser is located on a desert island to the east of here. I've heard rumors that the black pirate Baltar has been seen in the skies near there. Baltar, huh? I've heard of him. He's ruthless. He attacks unarmed ships and steals their cargo. And what I wanted to ask of you was, well, if you could escort me back to Nasser. If you get me safely to Nasser, then I will give you my passport when we arrive. I think it's an even trade, yes? swashbuckler rating right here, my friends. Of course we're going to accept the offer. It's not the only one we got. We accept your offer. It's a deal. You accept? You are wise beyond your years, young one. Just leave it to us. We'll protect you. Well, if we want to get into Valua, I suppose we have no other choice. I shall be waiting for you at the docks. Alright, we'll finish up here and meet you at the Little Jack. And then the Guildmaster pretty much just informs us about the wanted list. This, I assume, part of the conversation right here was not in the Dreamcast version, because the wanted list, as I said before, is new to Legends. So, just informing you to check out the wanted list, because it's new, and, you know, to see who's on it, and to seek them out, and beat them, and collect your gold. So, isn't that just awesome? Okay, guys, you know what? I know we're over the 30-minute mark right now, but I'm going to go ahead and just quickly run. Go, Vice, go. Go, Vice, go. We're going to go into here, and we're going to deck everybody out in their latest equipment. All right, Teeth Man, come on, let's go. Go. Buy and sell weapons. So, we're going to buy the Sky Cutlass. Very good. Equip. We're going to buy the Hook Hand. It only goes up by 8, but any little bit counts. And then I'm going to buy, actually, 2 Sailor's uniforms, and I'm going to throw them on Vice and Ica, not on Drachma. Not going to worry about the Mystic Dress. It doesn't really do much for anything. And, yeah, I always buy one of every accessory. I actually have to throw an accessory on Drachma, but I will do that off camera just because I want to look through to see what I have and just go from there. I really wish that the merchant was here, because he sells a really good accessory right early in the game called the Slayer's Ring. You need to brush your teeth, dude. And it, like, increases a whole bunch of stats. Only by, like, 8 to 10 points, but at this point in the game, it's pretty damn good. I actually rather enjoy having that much. No, he's not here. How sad. Alright, well, in any event, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. In the next episode, we will take this Nasser merchant back home, you know, escorting him along the way, and who knows, maybe we'll run into some black pirates, because they're not fully hinting at that already. I don't know, only one way to find out, and that would be to join me in the next episode. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.